The real-world learning trip brought us insight into the education system in Sweden. In this secondary school, the students undertake many practical lessons on their weekly timetable. They are encouraged to be hands-on with the equipment. Every student is issued with a school laptop and they are responsible for taking them home and bringing them to lessons. Students who forget their laptop computers must use other methods for taking notes, such as mobile phones. This teacher, Anna, tells us about the comprehensive system of work experience offered by the school.
We have been working very hard during the last school year to find workplaces, and we have every single student placed at a real job for 1 day every month from September till April.
This is the local college where students can attend from age 16. Students are now familiar with personalised laptop computers for their learning. The college continues to offer students a practical education. Students are taught to develop their real-world skills, such as car mechanics and construction. One example of a long-term initiative saw the college buy some land in a nearby residential area. The students have been entirely responsible for the build of the house and the internal fittings and decorations. The college will sell this house when it is completed.
And instead of white for the bucket, I change it to black in my case. You can use anything you want, of course, as long as it's still visible against the background. You can change this afterwards.
Inspired by our trip to Sweden, we have begun introducing real-world learning at Tavistock College. In this DT lesson, students have been given different roles and responsibilities on a production line.
Could you tell us about what we're doing today, please?
Yeah, we're making wine bottle holders for St Luke's Hospice. We're doing them in a batch production, and we're doing it like a factory. So
Okay.
we each have stations and then we rotate.
Okay, would you mind showing us around?
Yeah, okay.
Great, let's go. After you.
This is it. Doing a good job.
Right, okay. So, Ben,
Yeah.
could you just explain to us what you're doing there, please?
Well, we've marked out with a template where the centre of the hole goes, and then
So why have you done that?
to make sure it's accurate, so the wine bottle can balance right.
Great, okay.
And then we drill it with a 1.4, is it? 1.4 radius around the dot, and that's how you get the hole.
Fantastic.
We're basically working the laser cutter, which will engrave into the wood what we're doing as the project and where it's designed. So we're doing that on every piece of wood, trying to make it as time efficient as possible by not wasting any time. Quickly switching it. We're doing batches of it, 6 at a time. Just doing one now.
I'm a machinist,
Okay.
and basically when they first come off the bandsaw, they're not quite straight, so I basically have to just straighten them out.
Right, okay, fantastic. Yeah?
Okay. Over here is where we put in like the little inlays that go in there.
Sure, okay. So, Jaden, can you just explain to us how you're doing that,
First we
please?
have to measure it up and cut a bit off.
Sure.
And then once we cut a bit off,
take it out again, put a tiny bit of glue on it. And then stick it back in again. And then use a bit of tissue to wipe off all the excess glue that comes out the gaps. And once we've done that, we just leave it, wait for the holes to be drilled, and then we can sand all the rough bits off and at the end, cut the ends off.
So
we're done.
Is your role a carpenter joiner?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great.
This wine balance can hold any bottle at any level. All the money we make is going to go towards St Luke's Hospice, so it's going to a good cause. The price for a normal standard product is £6, but you can get an engraving which costs £9.